is
channel points reward or something, but... Sorry? Say that one again?
Blacklight. It's a sponsor of Fnatic.
Now, maybe I'm going crazy here, but isn't a blacklight something...
Yeah, that's like how you find, like, semen in a hotel room.
Thank you. All right, well, at least you said it. At least I don't... It's a chair sponsor. I mean...
Gaming chairs.
If you put a blacklight on a gaming chair, you would not be happy to sit in one, I think. Second-hand gaming chairs?
What do you think? What are people doing? I don't want to know. I mean, I do know, but something should not be spoken.
If you're going to do an interview with Boaster Ravish, I want to know what kind of cuck chair he sits Crashies down in, so that he never dies at all in the rounds, and purely plays for the offsite post plants. Does Crashies mind being completely dominated by his new IGL? Can I quote you when saying that? No, I would like you to not quote me and ask Boaster if he sits Crashies down in the cuck chair.
Someone in my chat is saying that Boaster has a chew toy on his desk.
I'm not sure if you would think of it as a chew toy.
Yeah, that's for Crashies, just to remind him.
Do you guys think Crashies is clicker trained?
Honestly though, it's not that bad. Like, it's making his stats look terrible, but that's what Boaster wants.
And what Boaster wants, Crashies does.
Yes. His impression.
See, he's a dog! What the fuck?
Who do you think will win? Fnatic Foot?
Wait, they're actually... they're actually training each other. Oh my god.
It's a dog team!
That's ridiculous.
So no, I've never been
fired, no.
I mean, you got fired from your Duke of Edinburgh, essentially. But you're
I mean, I got kicked out of uni and got kicked out of Duke of Edinburgh, yeah, but you know, those are not jobs, so it doesn't really count as being fired, I would say. I could try if you like.
Speedrun? A little speedrun on Americas?
I could get fired with... Oh, I'd have to go crazy to get fired in one day, I think.
Would you? Surely you could just say some... I think you could get fired within one sentence.
There was a caster for Overwatch League who was on night shifts to cast APAC. They were an American caster doing night shifts. They took sleeping medication to try to fall asleep before their broadcast, to try to like sleep through the day. They didn't fall asleep. They got high instead off the sleeping meds, basically. Turned up to work and essentially sabotaged the entire broadcast. It was...
And I guess his name? Seth Achilles King.
No, it wasn't. But it was one of the funniest broadcasts I've ever listened to. They were talking shit about all the sponsors. They were flaming the teams. They were talking about how crap the game was and that there was no point being there. Like, it was fucking incredible. It was an unbelievably legendary cast and didn't get fired. So that's what I'm saying. I think I'd have to go hard in the fucking paint to get fired. Because people are generally quite kind.
No, if you said something racist, surely you'd be gone.
Yeah, surely. I mean, I think so. I think so.
Because they are glue sniffers historically, it feels all the worse.
By the way, I had somebody in my chat earlier who said, I used to sniff glue, which I assume is like real. What is worse for you, sniffing or eating?
Surely eating. I don't see how sniffing could even be that bad.
No, sniffing glue gets you high and it messes with your brain. It's like, it can be pretty bad for you, I think. But
no, I think it's fine.
But eating, I would assume, is worse. My friend growing up, his parent was a social worker and worked with a guy who was addicted to drinking petrol, and I never understood that. I never understood it because I can like understand sniffing, but how are you?
Like gas smells kind of good.
Yeah, but
do you think it tastes
good? You want to drink it.
No, I'm almost 99% sure it doesn't. And my dad's drank some by accident trying to, you know, like how you siphon?
Siphon?
Friends with the Transformers.
But because in my head, you wouldn't be able to get addicted to something like gasoline because it would just fucking kill you too quickly. I don't really
If
understand
you are
how.
very reserved about it, I think you could.
Surely petrol is like vanilla extract where it smells lovely but tastes awful. Do you know that vanilla flavoring they get from anal glands of beavers?
Oh, the artificial vanilla.
Yeah,
flavoring,
the
right?
well,
Is anal
it's still
glands?
natural. It's still natural. It's just not vanilla.
Well, yeah, but I mean the imitation flavoring.
Yes, imitation vanilla.
It makes you
I
wonder
always thought
what
you'd be good at
other
marketing,
animals'
Sideshow.
anal glands taste
Still
like.
natural. 100% natural, guys.
My chat writes, my friend who used to sniff glue died from being hit by a bus. So I'm pretty sure that's worse.
Oh yeah, that's true. I was drinking gasoline in Daisy. My grandpa milks the anal glands of his dog. Because because
What are you saying? What are you saying? What? How has that sentence just left your lips?
because some dogs require it for their health. Their anal glands get all like clogged up and stuff.
Is your grandpa a veterinarian or just like an enthusiast?
Is it his dog?
He was told by the vet that he needs to flush out the dog's anal glands every now and then.
Oh, then that's not weird.
No, it's not weird, but he did tell
not
me
his dog,
recently.
though,
No, he told me recently he only just learned you're supposed to do it from the outside, not from the inside.
Oh. This is a joke. This is not
Which I
real.
have a lot of questions about.
How would you milk anal glands from the outside?
Apparently you're able to feel them from the outside and
Must we
put
use the word
pressure on them?
milk?
What would you prefer?
I don't know. I would prefer the conversation to end.
The veterinary term is express instead of milk. Sorry, I'll talk about expressing their
you
anal
go.
glands then. I don't think that's the part that people... I don't think that's the part people are taking
It's
issue with.
worse. It's worse.
It's not worse than milk. A milk is
Yes,
one of the
it
worst
is.
words you could use, but express is also not great.
Would you rather wake up every day with a foot in your mouth or never be able to tell the difference between a muffin or a baby? Whose foot?
A muffin and a baby?
I think I'd have to choose the foot. There's no way that I could live my life not knowing the difference between a muffin and a baby.
Okay, if you just never eat muffins and you don't have children, then it's surely
But
that's not an
sometimes-
issue. It's also, baby is only a few years of a child's life.
Can you tell via context clues?
Dude, lots of for all I know from his fucking performances, Joe Biden might not know the difference between a muffin and a baby.
He's never tried to eat a baby on a campaign.
Okay, that's not
Are you
true.
trying to eat babies? What?
Thanksgiving, there's a picture of him. He was ready to chow.
What, like instead of kissing the baby, he tried to eat the baby?
Yeah, and I mean, they played it off as, oh, he was joking because the baby was dressed as a turkey, but
Oh, well,
what if he
yeah.
thought it was a muffin and didn't realize?
They played it off as a joke. No, or he actually was making a joke about a baby being dressed up as a turkey. No.
I thought you were asking Josh the question of would you rather, what was it? Lick someone's foot or a bee?
What? Would you rather wake up with a foot
Oh,
in your
I did
mouth?
ask TMV this yesterday.
What?
Would you rather kiss a bee or kiss a foot?
You mean like a bumblebee?
A random foot.
A random foot, you don't get to pick the foot, you don't get to kick the bee, it just has to be a little peck.
Yeah, it's not
Does
Larry
the bee-
King from the Bee Movie.
Is the bee like allowing me to kiss it? Because
You
like,
don't know. You could.
do I have to catch the bee?
You can use like the smoke that makes them chill.
Yeah,
But that's
then
the only
I'm
thing I'll
taking a
allow.
bee. I'm taking a bee every time. Like, you mean a bee, not a
You
wasp,
wouldn't pick
right?
the average foot?
I'm not picking a yellow jacket. If I have to kiss a yellow jacket, that's fucked up. I'll take a
That's
foot.
like just suicidal for your lip.
Right, exactly. But like a bumblebee or a honeybee or something, yeah, I'm fine with that.
What if they sting you? A foot's not gonna sting you.
A foot might give me fucking, I don't know, a fungal infection.
That's fair.
Well, then we had a debate in my chat whether because then it became your feet. And we were
My feet.
arguing in my chat whether your foot was above the average foot.
I've been told many times actually that I have the feet of dead people. They look kind of emaciated and very pale, and so it looks like
Your
a
feet?
corpse's foot. Yes,
Are you describing your own?
yes. I've been
Why do
told.
your feet look emaciated?
I don't know. I've just been told that I have dead people's feet.
By doctors?
No,
Yeah,
by
by who?
well,
Who
by
knows what
medical
dead
students.
people's-
Yeah, by medical students who've seen dead. I've seen dead people's feet.
What are you doing at funerals, Josh?
I've seen lots of dead people's feet. I've seen all sorts of stuff on dead people. By
I
the
know
way.
you were a medical student, but without the context, that's so suspicious. It's so suspicious.
I've seen bullets through their heads. I've seen knives in their stomach.
Ravish says, I asked the cuck question and he actually had a pretty good answer for it. Wow, amazing. Thank you, Ravish. Doing the journalism that we're all demanding.
I never trust teams that are just okay.
Why did they animate the breasts on the anime girl in this advertisement? It's
you-
for a fucking credit card, isn't it?
Okay, but if there's gonna be a woman there,
What
would
sells,
you
baby?
rather that the breasts were not animated? Would you rather that they didn't have a lifelike jiggle?
I suppose.
I mean, maybe your problem is that there's even a woman involved in the first place. Would you rather that there
No,
wasn't a
no,
woman?
no, no. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's what I'm saying.
So what is your problem with that?
I'm saying that they didn't create that ad to have an accurate depiction of a woman, and I don't think there was woke reasoning behind it. I think they thought we are making this ad for gamers, and gamers love animated
Jiggle
titties on
physics.
anime girls.
Right. And you're saying it was too cynical.
No, I think it was realistic of them. I'm saying, personally, I wish they had
You
went
like the
a
realism.
different direction than sexual advertising. You know?
You think
Well, I
that's
will say,
sexual? You think
Sex
that
sells.
you
Sex
think
sells.
that is
No,
a
no,
sexual
no,
advert?
that's not. I was about to say, because remember there was a moan in the Secret Lab chair ad before they removed it.
True, actually, true.
Like, sex sells. And people know that gamers are, you know, a little
horny?
a big G followed by ooning. But the other thing is the ad worked. We've been talking about it. You know, I didn't know what a PaySafe card was. Now I do.
I know,
So,
I still don't know
more
what a
power to
PaySafe
them.
card is. I'm aware of the
It's a PaySafe
brand.
card.
It's done its job in terms of brand recognition, I suppose, but I still
Yeah.
don't know anything about it, and I'm
But
not
does that
looking
mean
to
now
go.
that they
Wait,
have to
stun
keep
missile
the
trap
jiggle
light?
physics lady forever because you associate it with the brand? It's like Ronald McDonald. I guess they didn't.
I
keep
don't
Ronald
think it has the brand
like
value of
Ronald-
Ronald McDonald.
I'd say it's more like Grimace in terms of its sex appeal.